Good morning. Good morning, Susan Munger. Let me get this other side muted here when it gets started. Well, there. Now it's muted. Now, just me and Susan in here right now, isn't it? How are you today, Susan? I don't know if any of my girls will come by the quilt shop today or not, but I'm open and I've got that pie up here. Oh, there's So Terry. Hi, So Terry. I was just yesterday, they were talking about the beeswax wraps. And so I got up here and I have my beeswax. Look at what I see in here. I didn't know those were in there. Reckon how long I've been looking for them. That beeswax smells good. And Susan Munger says she's I'm doing good today. Got doctor's appointment tomorrow. And hello, Tessa. I go, you'll be binding? Okay. There's Cheryl. And I posted the link. Somebody needs to come up here and chat with me. Y'all know I don't like to be up here by myself. Well, I can't. The sun's shining today. I can't do much about the lights and the. There went the mail truck out. The mail's already run this morning. Need to go check it. I may have a check from Susan Munger in the mail. You think? It just went out. Y'all couldn't see it, but I could. But what I was going to show you to make them wraps, I'm just going to take a piece of this cloth, and I've got parchment paper, and I'm going to sprinkle this beeswax on there, and then it just melts into it. That's all you have to do. Put some. I think I'm going to probably do both sides. I don't know. This will be an experiment because it's been a long time since I made one. I don't know how many years. A bunch. Don't do it. You won't share. If you was here, Randy, I'd share my pie if you was here. Oh, and there's Ashley. How's Ashley this morning? My informed mail delivery says it's in the mailbox. But I hadn't went to check it yet. But when I checked the email that showed me what I was getting in the mail, it was going to be here. And these are little things that you take the beeswax and put on them so it makes them kind of waterproof and food proof. And that way you can take your cookies or your sandwich or whatever and wrap it up in them. And you can kind of save on, it helps the environment. So let's see if I can put some on there. I've got the iron hot now. Can you? Yeah, you can see that. Let's put this one over here. I may have it a little bigger than what my parchment paper is. Let's see if I can get it to lay flat. And I cut it 12 inches. I should have made it a little smaller. Should have made it about 10. Then I'll take the beeswax and sprinkle just a little bit. Put too much, it all just runs out. Then I'm going to put this other layer. It's going to take more than what I've got and what I put on here. And who? There's. I'm coming, Lisa. There's Lisa. Good morning.
Good morning.
I was just putting beeswax on this piece of cloth. Have you ever made those?
No, but I would be interested in doing that.
It's not hard. You just take the beeswax and kind of get your iron hot and press it into it, and then that makes them kind of.
I saw Sow the Land did a video on that several years ago, and I just completely forgot about it.
Yeah. Well, it's been several years since I made one, but it got mentioned yesterday, and I knew I had the beeswax and stuff, and so I'm experimenting again, but I don't think it's too hard. I think we can figure it out, don't you? So,
do you just keep them and you just kind of wipe them down to clean them?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Because I never really used them. Oh, that sounds awful.
Okay.
Make something and not use it, but I don't think I have enough wax on. But if you can see that beeswax is melting into it, can you kind of see?
Yeah.
I don't have enough yet, but I don't have it covered.
Where did you get your bag of wax beads?
Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Did you not see that meme I posted yesterday? Said I need something from Amazon, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm rural, and there's nothing. The stores have nothing out here. So if you want anything, you have to go to Amazon. That's just all there is to it. I don't have no Hobby Lobbies or none of that stuff. So you go to Amazon.
So that would make really good Christmas gifts.
It would.
Did you finish the edges at all?
I didn't on this one, but it would probably be better if you paint the edges or something. You could hem them. It don't matter. Just whatever you want. I would
just use paint shears.
But I don't have enough. But it gets a little stiff, but not bad.
Yeah. But once you get it waxed really good, do you do both sides or just one side?
Well, I'm going to make sure I get wax all over it. So I'm just going to look at it and see. Like I said this. I've forgotten how we did them. I made mine with some other girls here several years ago, and I can't remember the details. I do remember that if you put too much the beeswax, it just runs off of it.
Right.
That's the reason I was just putting a little bit at a time. So.
Yeah, I remember on Sow the Land, when she finished hers, you could just lay it on top of a bowl and just kind of pinch the edges and it would stay.
Well, I said that this is the only part I've got covered, but yeah, I think, can you see that?
Yeah.
It's holding. Yeah, that would kind of work.
Right.
But I said I ain't got near enough wax yet. Randy says this video brought to you by Amazon. Not on purpose. I can't help it.
Yeah, Randy, I'm in the same spot. I'm still working on this, and I've got I'm on my third row, so I'm making a lot of progress.
You are.
Yesterday my allergies are so bad, I thought my head was going to explode. So all I could do all day was sit here and work on this.
Good morning, Linda Brookshire and Mary Webb, and guess who, Nancy and Cheryl. I've missed a bunch of you. Sorry.
Hey, everybody. I'm not going to go down the list. I'm just going to say, hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Are you expecting anybody to join you in your shop?
Well, Margaret is usually the first one, the early bird, and she's in North Carolina visiting family, so she won't be here today. But I think Gladys says she's coming, so she'll be here. But she's not as early as Margaret.
I wish I was closer. I'd show up every Wednesday.
Yeah, some of them do. Not everybody, but some of them are showing up every Wednesday. And Ashley said it's supposed to be in the 80s. Well, I got you beat, Ashley. It's supposed to be 90 here today. Isn't that awful?
Oh, gosh.
That's not good. I know. So Terry has allergies, so she understands.
I'm gonna start getting stricter with my carnivore diet because there's a lot of people saying their allergies clear up by the next year. Because I mean, it just kills me.
Mm-hmm. What did she say? Oh, should use wax fabric for? Well, supposing you had some cookies you're going to send to somebody, you could wrap your cookies up in there, or like Lisa said, put it over a bowl.
Yeah, you can use them, as bowl covers, and then just keep reusing them because the wax protects the fabric, and then you just wipe it off, with some soap and water, let it dry, and then fold it up and keep it in a box or something in your pantry.
And reuse them. They're just it's reusable. Yeah.
Yeah. Later on today, I'll go on Sow the Land and I'll see if I can't find her video and maybe I can post it on your Facebook page.
Okay. Okay, Sarah.
Good morning, Sarah. Well, I wish I was up there so I could try your coconut pie. I love coconut.
I think it'll be good. So I know I made it late yesterday evening, so it's still good and fresh. Just had enough time to get cold. My husband won't eat warm coconut pie. He says it's got to be in the refrigerator before he'll eat it. He wants this cold.
Oh, I could eat coconut either way.
Too.
What? Maybe you could freeze dry me a piece and then mail it.
I don't know. I don't know if it'd work. It might freeze dry. I don't know.
You don't have to do that. I'm just kidding.
You might have to cut it in little bitty pieces, but I bet it'd work. But it wouldn't be like coconut pie because it would be all crumbly. You know how that freeze dried stuff crumbles up. It don't have the same texture. So
that wouldn't matter. I just eat it with a spoon. Put it on some ice cream. Hey, that would be great on ice cream.
Oh yeah. What was it? Oh, they freeze dry ice cream. You've heard of that, hadn't you? The freeze dried ice cream. I've not made any. My sister's done it, but I've not ever made any. So I eat my ice cream before I get it freeze dried. So
our last trip to Tennessee when the hurricane came through and we were traveling back the long way by going over to Chattanooga and Knoxville, down through there through LJ. We stopped at a few convenience stores and they had these freestanding displays with all kinds of freeze-dried candy stuff.
Candy, yeah. I've got a great niece that she makes and sells that around here and sells a lot of it. Them people love that stuff. And I've ate some of hers and it's okay, but I wouldn't just go crazy over it. And I love candy, but Oh, Ashley says she's gonna. You have a freeze dryer, Ashley?
If I were you, I would stay away from all the food coloring because it's linked to tumors.
That's true. Yeah, and Skittles has a lot of it in there. It's a bad candy, isn't it? Yeah.
I think a lot of candy's bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather just have my homemade desserts. So what's everybody else working on today? Is anybody else sewing? Hey, Kim.
I'm not a hussy this morning. I wrote that on my song.
He's got a visitor.
Go by and say hi in there to the live stream. So, oh, yep, chair.
Morning, ladies.
Hey, Gladys.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Bring coffee this morning.
Well, I had a little bit left over.
Here, you sit.
No, I'm gonna sit here because I brought stuff. I wanna see if you got any ideas about making Christmas ornaments. So we want to have a Christmas exchange, ornament exchange. I don't have any idea. So I brought my fabric and I thought, well, she might.
Well, I don't know. Well, you make some little quilted shape.
I'm just gonna, if I get a shape.
Y'all got any ideas for her?
Y'all got any ideas, girls? We're gonna have a Christmas ornament exchange at the Quilting Guild, and I don't know what to do.
You can buy those little hoops.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Buy the little hoops.
The other day.
Make a bunch of smaller size stars or something in different Christmas colors.
Can you do that folded star and put it?
No, I hadn't learned how to do that, but they said you can get it on the computer.
I can show you how to do the balls that are folded.
Really?
I've done them before, but it's been a few years. But I think I could do it again.
Well, see,
I've done everything at least once in my lifetime, even though I don't keep doing it.
If you go on Pinterest, there's a whole bunch of videos tutorials
what
on how to do
ladies
that.
told me. Them ladies said you can go in there and find anything. I make stars. I take stars and them cardinal fabric that I bought. I put the cardinal in the middle, and I make them for people's treat in memory. For the and I don't know, man. I sent them out of state. So I brought the stars today and what little dab of fabric I've got left of them cardinals.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see if you can. You're smarter than I am. But I don't know. But they said that there's all kinds, like she said, what she's talking about.
Yeah.
But I hadn't got on it yet. So what are you doing this morning?
I'm working on this bear claw quilt.
Oh, isn't it pretty?
She's hand quilting it.
Hand quilting it. What do you got? Oh, you got one of them that's made out in PVC pipes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a square.
Okay, I've seen them. But so they work good? Do they work good? Huh.
And
I've tried it.
I don't like it too tight anyway, because you want to be able to push your fabric up and down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's working good.
Well, good deal.
Every time I shift it, I have to lay it out on the floor and smooth it out. And move my square.
Yeah.
I've got an oval hoop and around the bottom of the yard sale. They're big like that. And you have to get in the middle of the floor and put that on together. But it works good.
Yeah, I was thinking about going and getting one yesterday, one of those big oval ones, because it would help. I got these sections that are about
you got
long.
to get onto that. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think they sell them in Hobby Lobby, them oval ones.
Probably.
But I
I'll
found
have to go look.
Lisa, I bet they sell them at Amazon, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Amazon.
We were done talking about Amazon this morning, and Randy over here said it was a commercial for Amazon.
But yeah, I brought some stuff. I'm gonna look through what all I did bring.
Okay.
Oh, that come out creative.
I also have a hoop frame that'll fit onto a floor stand. And I may go and try and find it and set it up. Because it gets so hot holding this big quilt over my legs.
See, my friend Russellville gave me these. Let's see.
Lots of little ribbon and
and there's a bell pattern. I thought about. See, here's a little bell pattern. These are stars. I got a big star, something at all middle size, all sizes of these stars.
Hey, Joanna.
See, here's your ribbon.
And look at that. That's cute. It's got the little
Mm.
Ohio
Well,
star.
see, they cut them. They made them out of a cracker box.
Uh-huh.
They work. I'm gonna try that. These, see different stars, and see here's a pattern in here.
So you're gonna have to make several of them for the quilt guild.
Yeah.
Make several.
And I'd like to have a star, like to show you this cardinal in memory of somebody. I've got them all on my tree because of all my brothers and sisters, but I don't have a little star that'll fit that one. No, that won't fit it. Huh. I could make a bell. I had some little bit pieces. They see these ain't big enough, but I might have big enough to look at this. See,
Now you could do a star. You could do that on
a
stars.
star, yeah. See, all my brothers and sisters, I've got one for each one of them. I've got to make my sister one this year. See how big.
Or
is
you
that?
could do a large heart shape with the
Oh, but I
cardinal in
don't-
it.
You got a heart? Do you know how to make me a heart?
Well,
pattern?
surely we could make one.
Yeah, but that would be better. I never thought about that to put on here, and then I could put my sisters and brothers' names. Yeah, that,
Right, yeah.
and my mom and dad's. I've got all, but I've got another sister that passed. And I got to do hers because she asked me to. Something ever happened, you make me one of them for your tree, and I said I will.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I brought all this stuff. I thought, well, give us something to work on.
Yeah.
Hey, Rita, Kim Burris says she's got patterns for quilted ornaments.
Okay.
So maybe
I have
Kim could share.
quilted ornaments too. I bought
She's
it
got
almost
them at?
43 years ago.
Really?
Kim Burris.
Yeah.
Kim.
Wonder where she bought it at.
Well, maybe y'all could hook up over Messenger or something and email each other the patterns.
Okay. Kim, are they easy to dig out and at least show, and you come up on the panel and show Gladys what they look like?
See, I thought he'd give us something to do. Mm-hmm.
And Polly, I'm doing Rita's favorite thing, folding laundry. Think I need to buy a bed to throw it on.
Oh, I've got my bed. I got my bed.
I know. I've got laundry all over an extra bed. I do. Since I was silly and gave away my treadmill to hang clothes for the clothes hanger. Oh.
Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Joseph.
Hi, Joseph and Cheryl and Kim and Joe.
Joseph, what are you doing today?
I don't think not Rita. Renee's going to the doctor.
Okay, she's a doctor.
Run around.
So it's just
Randy-
going to be you today.
I think Debbie told me at Quilt Deal the other day she's coming. Oh, I'm going to get some strips too. My favorite.
Randy, are you driving?
I'm going to make me some throw pillows, cut strip. Here's my pillowcases to that quilt.
Good morning, Lisa.
How pretty.
See,
Those are pretty pillowcases. Yeah.
These
Good
are the
morning,
pillowcases.
Mary.
And then I've got enough fabric left to make throw pillows.
Okay.
And that's what I want
Oh,
to do.
your bed's going to be all fancy.
Oh,
Yeah.
honey, there ain't nothing too good for my man. And then when I sew it, I use my serger.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I'm doing. But I've had enough fabric left, and I got some more the other day to make me some throw pillows. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I thought I'm going to have to read it smart. She'll help me. And I brought Stephanie. I thought, well, if she wanted to make her some. And this right here, Rita. Couldn't I make that?
Oh, yeah.
Pattern out of this cookie cutter.
We could do that. And
Wouldn't
make
that be cute?
a Christmas ornament and decorate it with a little bit of red, kind of black.
Well,
Make
see, I
it black and red.
I've got some.
Yeah. And look at that little doll on the side of your bag. We could use her as a pattern too.
I bought that fabric, yeah. See, I found this at Walmart.
Uh-huh.
I could use this. And then I got pieces left over my other quilts. I always use my my scraps. I don't hardly ever until I get rid of them. Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
maybe-
if you have like a vintage quilt that's kind of ratty and you can cut up, you could use one of those.
I don't have any vintage ones. They're already cut up. They were sent to me, Troy's great grandma, and I put them in a frame in the antique room in their bedroom.
I've got an old one that I've been meaning to cut up.
They make pretty. I seen
But
them.
it's like 120 years old, but I want to give each one of my
That's
sisters.
what I would do.
Yeah,
Cut it
a
up
piece
just
of
for
it,
the
a
piece.
piece
That's what
of
they
it.
did to us.
Mhm.
They gave us a piece of it, and I went to Hobby Lobby and got me one of them old timey barn looking frames, and I put each side. There was a spool, no, a tulip, and I think it was a spool. And then I put the writing on between it, for and my kids would know, because it's their great grandma.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a
Get-
good way to preserve and
get the-
share memories.
If you want to start, we'll sit right here in front of you guys and cut. You guys
Okay.
go tell us what tell us what to do. You gonna do the star first?
Yeah, and I'm gonna get I brought some stuffing this girl gave me, and here's this. I got all kinds of
So
stuff.
are you gonna stuff it, or do you want to put some bad in it and make it like a little quilt piece?
I never thought about that. I didn't bring many pieces. You got
Well, we will find some.
Okay. Here's this. I got a piece of this. If I could put this on the back of something. These is just left over from them quilts. My Christmas quilts. I never throw nothing away.
Let me make this just a little.
I wish we could have do you know how to draw a good heart? I don't know how to draw a good heart.
Let me find some old scissors. We can
Here's these scissors here. Do you need them? Yeah, Debbie told me she was coming. You want to hear somebody?
I think you heard Terry on the tractor. He's been
I
out
see
put.
Terry, Mr. Terry was coming through.
I think he's done now. Went home,
But I thought Debbie told me she was coming.
so about how
Hey,
big.
Nancy. Hey, Nancy.
Hey,
Hey, Nancy.
And I see Living My Best Life, Echo. Her name's Echo. Have you ever
Echo,
heard?
I
Oh,
love that.
okay.
Heard of that.
Echo. I'm gonna have to remember that.
That's her name. But that to me, that's so unusual. Oh, here's Kim. Here's Kim with
Where's
the
Kim?
right there.
Hi, Kim.
Thank you.
Oh, you're the lady with the patterns, aren't you?
Yeah.
Christmas patterns.
We can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
She's cut me out a pattern for a heart. Let me show you
Well,
what
we're just experimenting here.
I would need to make another. I make these for everyone in my family that's passed on and hang them on my tree. So,
Huh?
Can
So
you
this-
hear me okay now?
Yes.
Now we can.
Okay. This pattern is a McCall's Craft pattern from, oh my goodness, probably 1981 or 82. It's old.
I'm going to make you big, Kim, so we can.
I need to find a pen to write that number down.
That's the
You're going to
pattern.
get the pattern.
Oh.
Well, you've got what about a month to get these done?
Yeah. So I can do a little at night. I always have to do something to stay awake at night. 9184. You got a pen?
Uh-huh. And then there's also
Yeah,
patterns in it to do a braided wreath and stockings, and there's a
stockings.
bell pull that's like a
984.
like an advent calendar, but the ornaments are all about, oh, I don't know, 5 inches tall or so.
That'd be perfect.
And I had made a whole bunch of them. Says decorate with 8 ornaments, a tree skirt, advent calendar, wreath, and stocking. Now I've used the big stocking pattern out of this and made Christmas stockings for the girls and their families. And I've got one to make this year because my youngest grandson doesn't have a stocking yet. So I've got
yeah,
to
you
get
gotta get him a
stocking.
stocking. This is McCall's.
Yeah, it's a McCall Crafts. And like I said, it's from probably, well, it's old enough that there's not a date written on the deal here.
Holy moly.
I mean, I bought this at Walmart when it was $3.78, and they actually had the pattern on sale for 50% off.
Oh, well, I need to get I got it wrote down.
And
You don't
so
need it.
I was going to look on the instructions and see if I could find a date on the silly thing.
It's not too fat. Does it need to
Nah. Look at how the fat things.
be? Is that close enough to a heart, you think?
Oh,
Or do
yeah.
I need?
Okay,
Yeah.
Put it over one of these like this.
Um,
Oh, yeah. That'd be big enough. So you think you could use instead of stuffing, batting?
We can.
Well, is that
yeah? Look at it. It wasn't.
I might mark around this that way I can tell.
I think.
Yeah, and then you just put a ribbon in the in the little V.
In the V right here.
There you
Okay.
go.
That'd be perfect. That'd be good.
And I've got some pink and shears at the other house.
Well, that's big, just masquerade.
Because if you paint the edges, you wouldn't have to do that.
I never
Just
thought
sew-
about that.
Just sew around the.
I got some at home.
All right. But I don't know why we couldn't maybe just sew it and then flip it though.
Well, you can do that too. That's what I was going to try, but I was going to do that other stuff too. Do that pick and shears because I got a whole bunch of people giving me when they got passed on. Yeah,
now, Gladys, I know that I believe it's McCall's may have a new one. I know Simplicity had a pattern a couple of years ago that was ornaments and stockings. This one, there's a bird, a star, a pony, an angel, a Santa.
I like that bird.
A heart, a bell, and a stocking are the ornaments that are on it. But
you know what
there's
else I thought about?
better picture.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty?
Well, let me
There's a little bit better picture
make her
of the
big.
ornament.
Make her big. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty.
And then the stockings.
Oh, them stockings are pretty.
They're about 12 or 14 inches tall,
Man, they're tall.
and they're big.
Just get it apart, and I'm gonna trim it down. Okay.
Okay.
And I made one of the tree skirts, but I didn't like the way it turned out.
Well, I used Granny's. Granny made us all one when we first got married 50-something years ago. And then she made her stockings, and she crocheted them stockings. Is your mama's crocheting stockings?
Oh my goodness.
Chloe crocheted stockings. I figured she'd know how to do it.
I'm kind of looking through the patterns here. See if I can find. Yeah, the Santa is a pieced pattern.
Oh,
you have
it
to
is?
sew him together. Yeah, you have to sew him together. And I've got another pattern in there that has a bunch of ornaments in it too. But and I've used both of them. Now the other pattern is the one that I've used the most for it.
Yes, that's perfect.
It is. Didn't that turn out? Oh, well, they can't see it because
they can't see it.
Kim's big.
See, look
Yes,
what
I am, Rita. Thank
it's
you very much.
perfect. And look at the right in the middle of that V part, the
Well,
head of
that
that.
turned out good.
Yes, I think so too.
Good.
And she suggested that if we had pink and shears, we wouldn't have to.
But let's go ahead and cut another.
We're
piece
going to
of
cut
red
another.
or-
Here's red. Let's fit it. Look on there, see if that'll fit. Yeah. We won't waste
Now
it.
I'm going to take it over there.
Hey, June.
Just go ahead and.
Okay.
Hey,
sew it.
Teresa.
Oh, so you
Or
sewed it.
Tessa.
That's what I'm going
Yeah.
to try to do.
See, I got all these pieces left after making them quilts.
Well, I know for a fact that
Put that
the other
beeswax on
pattern companies,
smell good.
Beeswax. What's beeswax?
Well, I didn't finish it
Because
because you
this mine,
come,
I'm gonna put this over
because you
here.
come in. Let me show you. I was gonna make them waxy cloths. No,
Oh yeah.
and it would make
Hey,
it
Kelly.
Where'd you get this junk at?
Somebody sent it to
hey,
me.
everybody coming in.
You want to borrow a little of it and make a cow or something?
Well, I thought want to try it like you suggested. Yeah.
If I
Debbie's-
drop down to see chat, I can't get back up on panel.
Is Debbie making something?
My phone kicks me off.
I thought I'm gonna bring my stuff out there since they're not there. And see if I can do that. And you know what I thought about doing? Right in the center of it, sewing one of her buttons.
Oh yes,
Sewing
yeah.
one of her buttons on this.
And you know what you could do?
What?
You could go out there and get like a twig and put a real twig on there. You know,
How do I get it to stay on there?
well, I just sew it. And,
Okay, I'm
you know,
gonna do
sew
that.
it. You know,
Little twig.
yeah, just a little bitty,
Yes, I'm not
just
trying
to
that. After I
embellish
get
it a little bit.
and just do it a little bit. Yeah.
What else could you do?
But I
Just
do
do
think
the
about
button.
putting one of her little buttons right there on its little head. And what do you think, Suggestion? On each side of it? Get a couple of them? Oh, yeah, that's
And let's get that starch thing. Let's starch it. real
Where's
good,
that starch
too.
junk at?
Lacey, you were talking about about the embroidery hoop.
Yeah.
Look and see if you can find. It's made by Prime Dritz, and it's a PVC floor frame, and it actually stands about,
It's in a blue
I think
thing.
it's
Stay calm.
about
And make-
36 to
Oh,
40 inches tall,
Make it
and you can snap
yeah.
it.
Then that.
Yeah. I think I've seen them at Joann's.
Do it.
Yeah. I bought one we used to have a hand clocks up here by me, not very far away, and just a few blocks really.
Run.
And
Yeah.
when we were going into business, I bought one in there, but I've also got a big wooden floor frame.
Okay.
I can put through a queen size.
Yes,
quilt
tomorrow
in.
I'm gonna go to Walmart. And I thought, well, I'll come out here and work around it a little bit with you. Did you get any fabric?
I might have to if I feel
You want to open the box?
fun, if I don't get a lot of this afternoon, I may go out and see if I can't find one. So I think Joann's
Well, I
had
know-
one.
I won't
I
ruin
don't
your
know if
sister.
they have it in stock.
Not that old pair. That's-
Okay, I got a
that's
bunch of these. These are
I might look online,
I still got
Well,
mine.
just
The-
see if they have
You
it.
can see them like I've got. The pipes to it they're about 2 inch.
Yeah.
And it makes it so easy to work on, and it'll slide across carpet real easy. It makes it really easy to work on. And then of course I've got the little lamp frames like you've got too.
Pretty color.
And it goes, it goes with these other factories.
I'm gonna lay this paper right there on top. You didn't mess with it. I just didn't look at it.
But it goes, it blends with this, with that collection.
Yeah, Joann's doesn't have it in stock. They don't have anything.
And that was your
Yeah.
trip around the world.
Or it's just not showing.
That we just done.
I had seen one set up in the store, and I sat down at it to see if I could really work at it. And I went ahead and bought me one, and then my mom passed away shortly afterwards, and I bought it in 2015, and it's still in the box. Mine has never been taken out, but a friend of mine has one, and she's sat on one side of it, and I've sat on the other, and we have worked on quilts at her place on it, and they're easy to work with. It's not a huge amount of space to try to maneuver with. And, just like your little lap frames, you do have to move. You got to move them every once in a while.
Right.
But they're easy to work with. And mine, I got on sale, and I think I paid $50 for it.
On that quilt.
But that's been in
Oh,
2015.
it's at the
So I
house.
don't know what they would
It's
sell
on
for
there.
now.
Sold it by
But
hand.
they're really good cost.
I didn't know you wanted any of that stuff.
And there's some of it left. It only took a little bit of it. So wherever I laid it back, and I'll send the rest. I'll be back home with you, because it only took
Yeah, you
two
said
or three little pieces.
somebody else might need it.
Well, I'm going to drop down off of here because I've got a bunch of stuff I've got to get done today.
Thanks for
So-
thanks for reminding me. I'm seeing some stuff on Walmart.
I called her. I said,
Good.
you go and she said,
Good.
yeah. I said,
I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good day.
Okay.
some dinosaur. She's buying it.
Shopgoodwill.com. I might check that out too, so Terry.
I won't have to use them.
Let's see.
I might do a three yard quilt. So that can work.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, Nathan's gonna love his John Deere tractor. She had more John Deere, and I said, where did you get this at? I've never seen this fabric before, especially not around here. She said, oh, I got them over the years. They're here and there. Nathan's gonna love it. I'll have to show it to you. I've got it finished. He's in Indiana now. In the
Bye, Echo. We'll see you later.
I'm not ignoring you guys back there.
She's sewing my
Hi,
heart.
Kelly.
I sewed around it. Let's trim it and see if we can flip it now.
Okay.
We may want to put. I didn't put no batting. We could add that.
Well, see, I got stuffing. I didn't bring no batting, but
we're experimenting though. We
Yeah,
don't
give
know
us
what
some-
we.
Hey, did you ever get your things for that over there?
I'm waiting on some plastic sheets. I about tore it up the other day because he'll kill you. Some of the dyes come, but then I needed one more thing. So
That figures.
yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be so pretty.
Oh. I see Kelly. Hello, Kelly.
Where's Kelly?
Kelly McCall. She's asking Ashley something. Because I'm not seeing who all's come in here. Oh, that's an early Christmas. Close to 80 today. It's gonna be 90 today. Did you
Oh,
see
yes,
that?
yeah. But I got cold this morning, and I bought me a bunch of fleece at. I buy a bag of stuff at Savers because you see the fleece to make my teddy bears. I'm getting ready to make more for Christmas for Toys for Tots.
Mhm.
So I thought, well, if I could do this, iron them, and then sit in there at night and fix them up. That's gonna be pretty. Oh yeah, look at that. Shows the bird plane.
Is it gonna look like a heart though?
Yeah, it looks like a heart.
Haven't got it all worked out yet.
Troy made me Renee said, that is so smooth. He made me a thing to stick in the corners for my bags, my teddy bears, stuff like that. He helps me all the time.
Kind of missed it just a little bit.
But it's going to be pretty. And I'm going to doctor it up.
I don't do regular sewing anymore though.
I just do stuff like this. I don't do
Well, yeah.
sew clothes or none of that stuff. I do quilts. I can't wait to see. I'll
And
show
my
you.
little granddaughters finally got them little bears.
Did they
made
like them?
Yes, and they come in here and their mama had come by and said, "Oh, I got these little bears that Gladys made for them." So I took them out there, and the little one grabbed the big one, and the big one grabbed the little
Oh,
one.
they did. Well, so long as they didn't get upset. I just made
Oh
them.
no!
Troy made me them sizes, and that's what I use with
But I
my
just thought it's
scraps.
funny. I was thinking,
The bigger one with the
Yeah.
See, that's what I was thinking. But I make these different sizes for these different kids. Christmas time, and you can find these. Renee gave me some Christmas stockings. I could make it full of stuff like the little teddy bears in the Christmas stocking, and different things for kids. That's what I'm. You can go to the Dollar Tree and get anything. The kids don't care. They just happy. Oh, you scared me to death.
oh, I know I'm running late.
Oh, I told her you said you was coming.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make Christmas
Hello.
ornaments.
How are you?
For that
Rita, who is that?
Deb,
That's
Deborah.
me. This is our buddy Deborah.
Deborah.
I call her Daddy. She sat by me at the Quilting Guild the other day and did not get in trouble. I usually stay in trouble down there.
It was Terry's birthday, and I just couldn't bring myself to go off.
Well.
And then the little grandsons came and spent the day too because they were out of school.
Yeah.
I did not
Can
know
we-
that till the other day. I asked her what she was making.
Yeah. Well, I was going to try to make a baby quilt, and I need to get some fabric
Oh,
to
that's
go with this. And
What is that?
this is a panel. I got it from my daughter, so I need to get some fabric for it too.
Oh, that's going to be pretty. She has a bees. Is that a bees?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
got some pretty bees in there.
Wow.
Look at that. Where'd she go?
She's right
We're
behind
making,
you.
trying to make some ornaments for that Christmas exchange.
Yeah.
And I was telling her about my sister. When my sister, every time someone dies,
Hi,
the family
Vicky.
wants one for their our tree in memory
Uh-huh.
of them.
Well, that's sweet.
And I told her I got an idea about getting little buttons for buttons and sewing on each hip. It ain't a hip, I don't know what you call it. And she called the V. She called the center part the V. So now I call it the hips. Between the hips and the V, we got a heart. It's Miss Rita done it.
Oh,
I needed that. See it?
Yeah.
Ornament. Yeah.
Randy's picking on me, Miss Rita. He's if I get off the couch, I could go join you, but that's quite a drive.
I was going to get on my phone on that ornament app.
Yeah,
Hey, Lynn.
No, she said she made one years ago, but I said, "Oh, somebody."
Hey, Marilyn.
You could get on there and get. Somebody on that quilt guild there was one video, but I hadn't got to it yet. I've been so busy.
I know. I was on my way here, and my daughter called me, and I had to run to town real quick. And so I told my husband I'm making my hamburger today, so I picked up some buns at the store and got us something to
Well, I've got frozen pizza, leftover pizza, and I thought, well, I told Troy, I said, I'm just going to warm it up because he's going to work down there in the creek. And I said, I'll go to Miss Rita's, and time we get home, it'll be time to just stick it in the oven.
Yeah.
Hey, Carol.
More here than you, though.
Well, Margaret's in North Carolina,
Yeah.
and Renee's going to have yoga
appointment
doll
today.
for her hips.
If anybody wants to come up, just go to the top and click on the link.
Here is Nathan's. I finally finished that.
Oh.
And Miss Margaret had all these different. I said, where did you find them at? I've never seen anything like that around here.
I have,
You have?
but it's been a while.
She said she's had these forever. And I
Yeah.
said, see, he works at John Deere. That's
Yeah.
the deal. And then she gave me a little piece, and I applicated up here on one of these holy colors. It's a 72.
Yep, Kelly, that's about right.
Just,
He likes to pick on all of us.
that turned out cute. I think you'll like
Randy,
it.
did you get your truck fixed?
Been there.
Where did that? This is my stud. We've been together since we're 16 years old.
Oh my goodness. That's a good while.
Yeah, and then we've been married 54. He's my man. See here, look at that. Miss Pat down there. She done, and Renee, this is so cute. Look at that.
Yeah.
How did that lady, how did that clean?
Yeah, I took pictures of some of her stuff
I
that
did
she made too.
Everybody that just came in, Miss Rita and Gladys, they're working on some Christmas ornaments.
I'm gonna try to gather up a bunch of buttons and make some of those
I got those buttons.
candles.
Hi, Daisy.
I need some buttons. This lady was giving away, and I worked with her. The daughter was giving
That's a
away.
pretty name, Daisy May. Daisy, where are you from?
She had a box, half-a-gallon bags, freezer bags, and she was. And then she said, "I want to take 13 boxes away." Oh my word! What did she do? She said she sat at night, and sorted her
Well,
buttons.
Randy, I guess you're going to have to help out around the homestead.
I'm gonna use Joe's buttons. And then she suggested, see it?
Now I was just playing.
So maybe you'll have to get up off your couch.
But now I want to sew around that bird. Can I sew around that bird?
Sure. And I'm gonna take her buttons and put in the hips, and we're gonna put the ribbon in the V.
Yeah, that'd be a cute ornament.
And she suggested going out there, getting a little twig and
Oh,
patching
yeah.
it.
And sewing a little stick on that right there.
See right there?
someplace.
Yeah,
Just
like
to-
it's perching on a limb.
It may not be.
Where's she
It
at?
may not be stiff enough, but
See, I brought stuffing if somebody needed it.
well, this one can't stuff it now. I messed.
Well, that's all right, Miss Rita. I'd mess it up.
She could make another one and put
Oh,
some
yeah.
dye
Yeah,
in between it or
yeah.
something.
Or stuffing, it don't matter.
Yeah,
She
right.
Hey, I brought me some coffee. Mr. Terry ain't look all that high. I bet he's off. I hope no
she
more
said
comes.
that you was making him pies. She knew you was gonna make him pie for his birthday.
I bet she's home making fried
For his
apple pie.
birthday Monday, I made cherry pie and coconut pie.
Daisy's from Utah.
She should be home making him a fried apple pie. I told him
Well,
my best
well, you know, when I made that pie, he said, "I sure would like to have some fried apple pie."
Well, I'll telling this old lady, I got your recipe for your crust.
All right, Randy.
On the
You're going to have to get busy.
Around the world, really. Well,
Well, I still got one more of that border. I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
yeah.
Oh, Vicky, you can sweet potatoes. Yum.
is this gonna be it, Rita?
To the border, no. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be this blue.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't have it on there. It's gonna.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a hot. I was looking at these animals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I wish this, how much is this for sale?
Yeah, it's for sale.
I was gonna cut them animals out for ornaments.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Uh-huh.
And what I would do is take these, just cut it around and put it on, sew it, and then sew it together, then open it up. I love to come here, look at her pieces. I bought pieces from her all the time. I made the cutest apron, and I've got it put up for her birthday.
Oh, this is fabric.
Oh, there's some.
Fabric.
Here's the back of it.
That may go with the back of that. Oh,
Isn't that cute? I love
you
roosters.
better hang on to this chicken.
Yeah, Sheila Cal brought that one day when she came out here and gave me that chicken.
Isn't that cute?
Oh, yes, now that made it stiffer.
Well,
Yeah.
not much, but
I like that. Oh, look at that. Shows the wings.
I should have got red, but I didn't want to change the
Oh, I
color.
don't like change colors.
And now see, you could put that.
Between this. Was this what goes with that? Me and her found this and she said.
Yeah, it would be the back. Yeah, it'd be the, wouldn't it? Yeah,
I
it'd be the
think
back.
Bye, P. You have a great day.
See, I like her pieces. I like her pieces from her all the time.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Ooh, she's got some woodsy. Oh, she's got a dog.
And plaids.
Oh, and some of that new,
I've seen that.
and
I've
one,
seen
that's
that.
beautiful. I got that one.
Oh,
One more
okay.
back there
Okay, we'll
too.
have to go back there and look.
This is one of them 3D walkers. Quilt.
3-yard quilt.
Yep. Now see about this right here. This is
Daisy,
cool.
they're
Barbara Stover was showing you.
they took a heart shape and they cut out some fabric with a cardinal on it. And so the heart will have the cardinal and then space for you to put, you know, a person's name in that's deceased.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was going to say.
Kind of like a memory ornament.
Oh, I know. I meant to stop by
I did
the.
too.
But she's also gonna do some ornaments for a swap.
Salvation Army's over on Cherry Street.
Yes, that's the one.
The
Pull it out of her mouth, Rita.
Mustard seed?
No. the home extension.
Oh, they got books. They got books.
Yeah, she said they had a
I
few
need to
quilt
do that
books there.
Oh.
And
What else was it?
Gardening books. I know that was something else.
Yeah, there's something else too.
They're freebies.
Oh, a quilt or something to look at.
Yes.
Something.
Huh.
But yeah, I meant to stop by that after we left the.
Well, why don't you guys stop and get the armboard for $4 though?
I'll get it.
That's
Yeah.
what I did. Well, this one's
Yeah.
Renee's, so she said she's gonna take it back home, so.
Hey, what about the tables? Did you ever find it?
Well, I'm gonna have to buy some someplace, but those are Renee's tables.
Yeah, she's gonna have them because Thanksgiving's coming up and she's got a big family. She told me that. She's got a big family, so.
Well, she got 5 kids, and that what,
And
Betty told me that.
How many grandkids? She told me. It was something in the 20s. Maybe it's 20 something that comes to her house. I don't know. But I'm gonna put, this is what I'm thinking about, taking this and this and this. Shoot. I'll put this over. Where's my fabric?
no,
Yeah, and on my fabric, I'm gonna get you to cut me some strips. I think got pit throw pillows to go on my bed.
okay.
I'm gonna sew it like
Well, everybody left. They forgot about us. I guess we're just gonna have to wait. What's everybody working on? Drop me a comment. Let me know what you're working on today.
Yes, and I guess we'll get a new one, and I guess we'll see what you can do for, you know, yeah. You're okay with it, or maybe you just want to go ahead and whatever, you know, find out. Okay. Love ya. Bye.
I'll show this big. Here's one big. Yeah.
Hey, Tessa. Oh, you're working on binding a quilt. Well, at least you're at the finish line. Oh, hey, so Terry. So Terry's working on looking for a quilt pattern for some 4-inch blocks. Wow, those are little. Vicky's making a lap blanket. Are you crocheting or are you knitting? I never could get the hang of knitting, but I like to crochet. Hey, Daisy Mae. Oh. Well, at least, Daisy, at least your kitty cat likes to sit on your lap. Mine will not. My cat is not a lap cat. She'll let you pet her if you go over to her and pet her, but no, she's not getting anybody's lap. It's kind of weird. So Terry, have you gone on to the Quilters Cache website? They've got tons of patterns on there. It's Quilters, CACHE, if you look that up. Oh, okay. I used a shell pattern to make a baby blanket for my for my second son when I was pregnant with him. They go pretty fast, I think. And Cheryl, what number quilt are you on? Is this 26 or 27? Ooh, pumpkin dessert. Yum yum.
I left it somewhere.
Okay. Cheryl's on her 27th quilt for this year. I wonder if there's a Guinness Book of World Records record for the most quilts made in a year. That would be interesting to look up. Yes, Mary. Cheryl is very busy. She quilts every day. Oh, there you go. So Terry dropped the link for Quilters Cache. And when you go on there, you can look at the patterns. You can look at them in alphabetical order, or I think there's a quilt gallery you can look at. There's different ways you can look at them. But now there's not going to be any yardage estimates or anything like that. It's just she gives you the pattern and fabric for one block, and then according to how big you want to make it, you have to figure up your own yardage. Oh, Joanna, how did your other appointment go on your shoulder the other day? I was just wondering about that yesterday. Okay, so Terry, yeah, you can look at it by block size. I bought 2 books that have quilt patterns for each state of the United States. One book has the original patterns that were developed back in the 40s. And then the other book, I don't know where some of her patterns came from. But she's got some different ones for some of the states. And the reason I bought those books was because my stepmother, she's on the board for a gardening club in Valdosta. And Valdosta is hosting a flower show. It's a 6-state flower show, basically. And they will have all kinds of displays, and it's next March. So I had an idea for doing a quilt with the 6 states and their designated agricultural things like the state tree, the state flower, and things like that, and the state bird. And I was thinking about doing a 6-state quilt. That's why I bought those. But I don't know if I'm going to do it. I was thinking it would be a good way to
You hussies.
do like an auction for it to raise money for garden clubs and for the Crescent. If you go to Valdosta website and look up the Crescent, that is an old historical home that the garden clubs help to maintain. And they go in there and they spend days sitting so that you can tour it. It looks like a plantation home, but it was not a plantation home. The history on it is very, very interesting. And they also have a really old schoolhouse that was moved to the site. And that schoolhouse is in the shape of an octagon. So they help maintain that schoolhouse. And there's also a really old chapel that was moved to the site. So that chapel and the Crescent grounds, they will rent that out for weddings and photo shoots. And they had all the garden clubs. There's like, I'm not sure how many. I'm gonna have to ask her. But there's a group of garden clubs in that area. And if you ever visit the Crescent in Valdosta, you can go out into the gardens, and each garden club has a designated area where they have plants with explanations of each plant. There's also a veterans memorial on the property. So it's a really good cause to go and tour and give them a donation. Oh, Joanna, I'm so sorry. Everybody keep Joanna in your prayers for her shoulder and osteoarthritis. So back to the quilt that I had all these ideas for. I'm not sure if I'm even going to do it. Who knows? It was a good idea, though. So I think Rita and Gladys, they forgot all about us.
work though, won't it? We've left you, haven't we?
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay. I've just been talking about different things.
Oh, Ashley's coming up, so. Sorry.
Let me
Oh,
turn my.
Ashley's coming up.
Hey, Ashley,
Okay.
are you working on something
Hey,
today?
hey, Lisa.
What you working on?
I'm hand sewing my doggy's bed.
Oh, cool.
I'm hand sewing my dog's bed.
I'm sure he's gonna like it. He or she.
Yeah,
What kind of
he
dog
keeps
do you have?
tearing it up.
Oh,
I have a Boston.
oh, okay. Those are sweet dogs.
Sometimes.
Mary Webb says hello.
Hello, Mary Webb.
Well, Miss Rita should have taken us in the other room.
I know, right?
She might have it plugged up so the battery doesn't get low.
I'm trying to get his bed done because he's my hold on, what kind of dog is he? Support dog. He goes everywhere I go.
Oh, okay.
Like when I go to the hospital this month coming, next month he goes with me.
So you're gonna have surgery done next month?
I'm having a endoscopy and colonoscopy
Oh, okay.
done again to take biopsies.
Okay.
I love your bear claw quilt.
Oh, thank you. This is
My husband won.
this is a top my stepmother found at a estate sale,
Yeah.
and it's auburn colors, so I guess that's why she likes it so much. And
My husband
she's
wants a
not.
bear
She
claw
went to
quilt.
Auburn. Yeah, she went to Auburn, so this is going to be her Christmas gift. And I wanted to do. I'm doing part of it by hand just to give it some texture. And then the orange parts, once I get the batting and backing put out, the orange parts I'm going to do with the machine. So then it'll go a lot
Yeah.
faster.
That's how I'm doing the texture on um his doggy bed, then doing the rest with the machine. He
Joanna,
keeps
you
me and my
said you,
husband busy though.
I bet. So Joanna, you uncovered
Fixing.
your ironing station. What are you going to work on today?
Yes.
Come back up here a minute. Are y'all still here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew you were.
Maybe you should just take us in there with you.
I know. And that's what I need to do. But Deborah was trying to do some figuring and finally had to tell Gladys, be quiet. Deborah's figuring. So so we'll go in here and bother. See, she was getting some stuff for a little quilt and she was trying to do the math and Gladys just kept interrupting her.
Don't blame it on me.
I told them around here it's like Walmart. They have to wait on themselves. Almost like self-checkout.
So actually,
Oh, Joanna, you're going to have to show us your angels when you get it going.
Angels are at the top of the list is what she's making.
Some
Are you wanting to make some angels for your Christmas ornaments,
Yeah,
Gladys?
but I don't have a pattern on it. Well, you could go choo, choo, choo.
Hey, Joe, can you come up and show Gladys your angels you made? She made some pretty little
She
angels. Yes, Joe does everything. You didn't?
Oh, one of them kind?
Yeah, one of them kinds. Yeah.
I'm looking. When she shows it, I'm going to get up and go with it.
I've made some out of the ribbons, but I had never made
You
any out
did?
of fabric.
How'd
Yeah.
you make one out of ribbon?
Well, I've made and I made an angel out of the tea towels, you know.
Is that right?
Yeah, with the pot holders.
Yes. I bet that's a neat idea. See, I make things, I make a bag and I make different things to put in this bag for when they have these cancer benefits, auctions.
Mhm.
Just anything to make a little money. It don't matter.
I think I'll get 2.5 yards.
Now see Ginger. Hi, Ginger. And hi, Daisy Mae.
Hey, Ginger.
Joe's on her way, Gladys. And she'll show
Okay,
you
Joe,
her
I'll
angels.
look at. I'll be over there when you get there.
I was telling Lisa, my little dog keeps us busy, Rita.
Well, your little dog. What's your little dog done?
He's tore up his doggy bed and I'm repairing it.
Oh, okay.
What's a half yard, 18 inches?
Uh-huh.
I think that'll be enough for the border in the back.
2 and how much you end up getting?
2.5
2 and
yards.
a half. Yeah, that should be enough. Because that's 72 and a half. That's 9 inches long.
Well, some of it I can use for the border
Uh-huh.
too. So
So you should be able.
yeah, I should have plenty on it.
And he's a Boston Terrier.
Oh, that's what my sister's got. Boston
Oh.
Terrier. She ordered her some throw pillows off of Amazon.
With the
Boston
Boston Terrier on them.
Yeah.
Amazon. We're talking about Amazon.
Mine's hyper.
Well, it only keeps.
Mine's hyper.
There's Joe.
Morning, y'all.
Morning.
Morning.
All right, hang on a minute. I'll go over here and find the sample.
Ooh, Jan. Hey, Jan.
I'll
That
give you
sounds good.
Give me 1 minute.
some good
It's in the
scissors.
other bag.
Cut my finger.
I have about 30 of the dresses already sewn together.
Okay, I think I
Okay,
got
what did I do? Oh, there it is. Looking for my crutch. It's one of those mornings. Hold on now. And I do plan on doing a tutorial so that y'all can see. I don't know where she is.
I'm gonna clean up that pile next week. Next week.
how many weeks? Oh, I will look at next Wednesday. I'm gonna look at that pile. It might be smaller. It might be a little bit smaller.
And then it might be bigger. Who knows?
Where'd you go?
There you go. Found some fabric. Good deal. Still on the boat. You want me some teal, pink, and a light green. I'm gonna make you fill that up. Just anybody. Any good
Okay.
make some money for people.
Are you got them
And
ready to go?
What's
I'm ready.
that? No,
Are you
until
ready
I
to
find
make
it.
it big?
See,
Alright.
this is the pattern, and I can't find my sample one.
Oh,
So
I see.
these are
I
the
know
ones,
what she's talking about
Let me-
now. I've
and I
seen
put
you.
the pocket in, and then I'm gonna make some of
Oh.
these pin cushions for my friend because she
Uh-oh.
wants to put them on the shelf. But I have 30 of the fronts cut and put together,
Oh,
and all kinds of different color combinations. So
Lord.
all I have to do is put them in the back and fold them, because you basically make this, and you fold it. You make this, put a backing on it, and you fold it, and then you shape the wings and put the angel together.
Oh,
So-
you're gonna have to show us how to do that.
Oops. Actually, you fold it like this because these are the
Oh,
wings.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
These
I
are the
see that now.
wings, and
Yeah.
these are the dress. So
Uh-huh.
I just went through and picked a bunch of different fabrics, found some gold, found some silver, picked a bunch of different fabrics. Like here's one.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is so pretty.
So I do have a sample one, but she's hiding right now. But I've been rearranging and cleaning my sewing area. But I was so excited because I found this
Oh, that's
For-
gonna be pretty.
to
And she
make
made
some
those-
memorial.
Trolls too. She have to show you the trolls. Before you get done, you have to show Deborah the trolls.
Oh, the gnome.
Oh, those are cute.
That is
Gnome
cute.
trolls,
I wanted to make some memorial angels for pets, and finally,
Yeah.
after looking,
See,
I
now that's
found
what I
this.
like to do too.
a pretty fabric.
Yeah, she
So-
found that when
Yeah.
she's organizing her.
Wow.
That's
No,
a good
I-
idea.
Actually, you can make me. Well, wait a minute, Miss Rita. I'll show her one other thing. There's also an easy one which I
can
used
down
a.
here, see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe that sample's missing too. Anyway, there's another one you can make with felt and a
Yes.
circle that makes a nice angel. And I had the sample over here and it's missing. But basically there's another one where you sew a circle together like this, and then you fold it like this to make the cape,
Oh, uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
and then you add a padded little felt head, has a piece of cardboard and padding in it, and then these wings will be sewn together, hand sewn with red thread. And when I find my sample,
Yeah,
I will show you one.
Mm-hmm.
But I found this Amazing Grace fabric a couple years ago, so I made 30 of them for my choir, the older senior choir.
Uh-huh.
And so I did them like this, and then it has the wings like this,
Oh, wow.
and the padded head,
Oh,
and then the string.
uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So
That's
once
pretty cute. That
So
is-
once again, you can do any of them. And I had the sample with this because my friend wants these 3 that I never finished. And she's hiding somewhere. So Um,
That's cute.
Uh-huh.
That was cute.
so and that was and I can look up where I got the one with the felt angels. I did that off a YouTube tutorial. That one was free. And the other one I started out using Shabby Fabrics tutorial on that angel. And so and then I went ahead and I bought it just to support them because they've given me some really good patterns. But like some of my samples were
What'd you say that?
She's clearing it from there and putting it up there.
so like this
It's
is
about
a
right.
sample.
That's the way my
So you
stuff
can
is.
do them any color.
You got me
pretty.
figured. You got me figured out. So.
You busted her. So you can make me small, Miss Rita.
Miss Rita,
But-
let me suppose that's a piece can make a pretty big one. If you sell them this
But I had the dog on it.
bag,
So anyway,
it's just like
but
wild.
in moving all the furniture and stuff around,
Sometimes
I have
you pull little pieces.
I'm still working on organizations.
Bags, but that could be like a pothole.
But
in it.
these
You'll have more.
project bags, these inexpensive project bags
And it,
are the
does it go?
bomb
No, does it go with that one right there? You want it something that
because they have
I
a real zipper.
I think so.
If
I
you
think-
don't want all one size, you can get multiple sizes, and they have been so helpful in
Okay.
getting everybody all
together.
together.
Joanna, are you selling your stuff somewhere? Like, do you have an Etsy shop?
I do not have an Etsy shop because I did not want the pressure of having to keep up with it. If you want something, you just send me a message on Messenger.
Yeah,
You
you
find
can.
me on Facebook,
I made
send
one
me a
of them
message
reading
on Messenger,
some of
Oh,
that.
and
put it back there. 'Cause
I'll get you fixed up.
this long, so you
Okay.
don't
Um,
get down.
because I do enough
I got this.
with that way and with friends and family for me, so it doesn't become stressful.
The art of this one, Rita, for the
And
box.
because I don't know, I didn't plan on having any surgeries this year, and I'm getting ready to have my 4th in November. It's a minor one, but so yeah, I have not done an Etsy shop. I know some people want me to. My niece wants me to, but it's just too much. I do this for my sanity and stress relief, so I'm not. But I will. If you want an angel or angels, or you want gnomes, just send me a message on Messenger, and I'll get your address, and we'll work out the details. Okay, what did I do? What did I do with my sample angel? Because I know I had it right here. Okay. And the best I can do with showing her my gnomes is show her a picture, because all the gnomes that I had made are gone, and that's also on the list to work on. And I probably should have picked a better time to rearrange my sewing area, but I could not deal with it anymore. I just was done. It just was
Mm-hmm.
caving in on me, and my brother finally had some time off, and I'm like, you're gonna help me move the heavy stuff and get some sanity, because I've been waiting 2.5 years. So, but that explodes everything, and in a good way. But so anyway, they're around here. But I was so excited to find this Christmas tree, bone, heart, and paw fabric, because all the dog fabric they've had is black background. So, and I wasn't planning on going in that day. but they lured me in with a $10 coupon that wasn't really,
Hey, Kathleen.
but then I got $5 off.
Hey, Joanna. Lynn wants to know if you have blue and silver angels.
Lynn, yes, ma'am, I do. Let me take it over here. I have two different kinds. Oh, wait a minute, get my butt up. I have a shiny blue, and then I have a different blue. Hold on here. Shiny blue. I have, actually, I have three blues. I have this blue with snowflakes and with both silver and gold wings. I have this blue available.
Okay.
And then I have a third blue. But the shiny is this with the silver snowflakes. And come on here. This is what it would look like with silver wings.
That's pretty. Isn't that cute with that? Yes.
Pretty.
Yes, Facebook Messenger. I'm on Facebook. Just look me up. Look for the dachshund.
You ain't getting it all.
And then you can send me a message.
Hey, Harley.
Are you saying you're ready for a break?
We done set the pie out.
We set the pie out. We're going to break us. We take a break here in a minute.
Okay.
Thank you, Lynn.
I know we're gonna eat off. You take some home to your husband.
I appreciate that.
Hey, Harley.
But
Come up
like I
here.
said, I got 30 of the fronts all done 2 weeks ago when we decided to blow up my sewing room. So I have some greens to sew together,
The one that ends up
a different purple and a different blue.
I used to when Miss Barbara was alive. I always brought that stuff. I kept her in because when I make something big enough, plenty big enough for us three. And but the little thing told me one time, she said, "Oh, don't fold stuff. You don't let me do your brown."
So this is the other purple.
Well, she was getting me too and everything.
Be
but she
pretty
never
on a
forgot.
baby quilt.
This is the other blue.
So
The
cute.
squares cut out.
And this is one of the two green because I didn't have any green. And they're all pieced together by the sewing machine to sew together. And then I'll have probably about 40, 45 fronts. Just put the back on and the rest is folding.
Hey, Ashley. Kathleen wants to know how you've been feeling.
Hips getting better, thankfully. Fortunately, last Thursday, my shoulder doc, who used to be a hip doc, not only took an x-ray but looked at it, said there's nothing structurally wrong with the hip. It's all muscle. This shoulder I'm babying, so don't rip the
They make some money.
rotator cuff until we fix it.
Oh, here, Miss Reed, I'll
He
be
fixed this one last year and I had this much range of motion, and now I can do this and I can do lots of things, but where he had to cut off the head of the AC, if I do something wrong, it kills me. And he says there's nothing more I can do about that.
Yeah.
But so this one's like here, that's about all the range of motion I'll get is about 50%, but when I'm done, I'll have
Now you're more comfortable.
so probably about 7 years for that. But we won't do that till February. January, February.
You might need it.
So doing better, thank you, Ashley. I'm sorry that they're making you wait so long on your testing and putting you through the gauntlet. That's just.
I tell you what, Brenda used to do that. And
they should have in my opinion, they should have an answer for you by now.
Yeah, I dumped them out of boxes.
With all the pain you've been in, ER visits and all that kind of stuff.
Did you make the quilt?
They should.
That you sold? Yeah. Oh, that's the one that you sold? How about the Ring Around the World? You gonna sell that?
Yeah, I figured you would. I'll fly.
What was it?
Hi, Susan.
One of them things. Portfolios or whatever that thing was. Is that what Margaret's selling?
the Bargello that
Does
that,
it,
that
yeah.
somebody
She can
commissioned
sell
her to.
hers.
Yeah, somebody asked her to make one, commission her one. I'm proud of these girls that makes this stuff.
Miss Rita, Susan Munger has on here that Gladys could Google the Scandinavian stars Christmas ornaments, and they're
Mhm.
very easy.
Scandinavian Christmas ornament. I'll try that. I'm gonna try that.
But wasn't y'all talking about that at the Quilt Guild yesterday? And didn't somebody post a link to somebody?
Is that a Scandinavian? The one that was on the quilting
I
deal?
think
The one
so.
that stuck a little stick over in there?
I think so. Yeah.
There's also ones where you can use a 1-inch foam ball or 2-inch foam ball, and you tuck the fabric in, and then you use these applique
Yeah,
or applique needle pins and pin it in.
Yeah, I've seen
And
that.
I found some. I haven't done them, and you can make fabric Christmas trees like this.
human, but I love
Mm-hmm.
him.
And I make those in 4 sizes, and this guy needs to be stuffed.
Thank you, love you. That's okay. I've been busy too. Love you.
Oh, well,
What did I get on here to look for? Oh, I know what it is.
the ornament.
You know, Jan, sometimes getting an existing house and working on it and making it your own is better than new construction these days, because far too many doing, not all, but far too many doing new construction these days are clipping corners, and it's not going to be, the bones aren't going to be as good as a house that was made
I do that.
30 plus years ago. Do you have to do some work on it? Is it not the perfect design? Probably, but you can do that. I would rather have an older home than a brand new one. But that's me personally, because I know enough about construction,
Yeah, I
unless
remember.
I know the contractor.
Yeah, I go down there.
Where are
There's a
you?
group of us, like my little group that sits over here, we can stand from warm or talking.
Yeah, Susan, I'm seeing the Scandinavian star ornaments. They're like strips. They're like strips that you fold.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch him on my iPad. It's bigger and I can see more like. Yeah.
That's
Is that
just,
what it was under Scandinavian ornament?
Yes.
Okay.
Star.
Here, I'm posting one of the links that I found.
She's nice, isn't she?
She was nice.
Mhm.
Glad you said you was nice, Lisa.
She is very nice. I like that lady.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome. I like that Rhonda.
And Rhonda, we liked Rhonda when she came in person last week. She was
Yeah,
sweet.
she just fit right in here with the rest of us.
Yeah, I think
that was great.
Rhonda's traveling.
Uh-huh.
Isn't Rhonda on the move?
Yeah, Rhonda Lou. Yeah,
What did she do?
she's a retired
Okay.
teacher.
Oh, she's a retired school teacher. I didn't know what she did, but she's very nice.
I have a lot of
I'm trying to
fabric I
her
could
and
probably use for that, Susan.
she learned it right off, but I'm still
That would make good Christmas gifts.
I'm having trouble too. We're having trouble.
I don't think that.
We might not have had one.
I still got that. But I'm not doing it. But I want to see if they do.
Yeah, Kelly, the housing market's just been inflated beyond what it should be.
Did you do your t-shirt?
Isn't that cute?
That's a gorgeous t-shirt. I didn't even see it on the back.
Might have been in here with this stuff.
Yeah, it's part of that dainty meadow, so it
Uh-huh.
probably was
I
there.
see you got some layers.
Hey, Jan, that's what I need to do. My house is about at that point where I just want to redo it all.
Here,
So
gorgeous.
I get them in 3 different sizes.
I made them all one.
They're glass. I don't like the plastic. I have little ones. I have
And Linda,
bigger
when
ones. and I have flat ones. And I take scraps of fabric and I just cut it up into little bits and stuff it inside.
Well,
And
that's
it
a good
makes a
idea.
really pretty ornament, and it uses up your little scraps, and you just.
Uh-huh.
And when I'm putting fabric in there, I think about projects I've used, and I think about what it represents: hopes, dreams, fun things to do, because each piece represents something. But they come out really pretty, and it's an easy way to use your scraps. And I think I've picked up 12 of these little buggers for, I don't know, $3 or $4. I think they're at Joann's. I got them 50% off, so I only paid a couple. And like I said, over here I've got some humongous ones, and I've got some flat ones.
No, I've got
And I went with the glass, but it's just that I've made them and given them, particularly to people who sew and quilt. But they make a really easy, pretty ornament for your tree. And you can get them this time of year at Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby. So, and I can show you the bigger or the flat ones, but I really like these because they're just kind of petite and fun.
Yeah.
And you get a lot. You get 12 balls.
Yeah, that's it.
And I just pop this off and stuff little tiny scraps of fabric in there, and it makes it colorful. You can do them all one color. You can do them multicolor.
That makes some cute ornaments, wouldn't it?
Yes.
So,
Yep.
It's shiny.
and it uses up your scraps and doesn't go to waste.
runners with
That's a
it.
good idea.
Well,
And last year after Christmas, I went and I got
yeah.
3 or 4 boxes of different sizes when they were 90% off because it was after Christmas, and we want to get rid of.
Listen to
What
her.
was that I
It's
missed?
set between where it needs to be.
I think so.
I don't know. I wasn't listening. Rita, what are y'all talking about?
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Talking about how mean Gladys is?
You don't believe that?
Ooh, them is fighting words.
No, she's making her write out her own bill.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
she's gonna give her a
Yeah, I'm making Deborah make her own ticket. I told her I'd put the prices on it after she wrote down what she got. So we're just real laid back out here. Can't you tell?
2.5
Do what?
in yards. You put 2.5 or 2.5. How do you write it?
Well, I would write 2.5. What?
Okay.
But what would you write? Would
Hey,
you write
that's-
2.5?
Well, it don't matter. I just done put 2.5. I just wanted to do it how you do it. And then 18 inches. That's a yard. Okay.
I was trying to
Let's
find that
see.
picture of that quilt that I made out of that fabric I got out here. She said her husband liked it better than the colors better than anything, and I can't find it. It's pretty.
I'm sorry, Ashley. We'll be praying for you. She said she took an episode again. That's why she jumped down. Husband is probably going to call an ambulance. They need to get her testing done. They don't need to wait a month. It's already been, 2 or 3 months? They should have an answer the way she keeps ending up in the ER. But that's my opinion. You know. So.
Well, let us know later on how you are feeling, Ashley.
I worry about her.
She was up here, but she sewing the dog bed.
Oh, the dog bed, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she had to jump down, Gladys, because she's having a fit with her GI system, and her husband's probably going to have to call an ambulance again
Bless her.
to get her some help. And she's been looking for an answer, early August?
That's okay.
So,
Is it her
anyway.
heart?
No,
I
it's
gave
her, something in
Cancel
her
that
gut.
B one, but
Oh,
but I
okay.
have to charge the
Oh, that's
on
fine.
that
That's
Danny
fine.
Matta.
That's what Troy made me out of my old spools, Mom's old spools, Granny Chloe's old spools, old wood
Wow.
ones. He made me a bee.
Let's make us big. Let me show you what Gladys's husband made her.
Can you see? It's out of our old
wow.
spools.
And it's empty spools of thread. Is it empty?
Some of
Yeah.
them's got thread on it. I didn't want to take it off.
It made their initial and put on the on
I've
piece
got
of
it on
board.
Oh, that's
sewing room.
beautiful.
I got it in my sewing room.
But it's just quaint though, you know,
Yeah.
because it's
we do everything. He does everything with
Are
me.
those the little wooden spools?
Uh,
you know, little.
they're not the medium sized ones. They're not the smallest
But
ones.
they're wooden.
Yes, they're
because
wooden.
I won't throw away a wooden spool.
I won't either.
Uh-uh.
They don't make wooden ones no more. And that lady the other day had the wooden ones, and she was making Christmas ornaments out of them.
Oh,
They was beautiful.
huh.
Yeah. You kind of have to go to estate sales and stuff to find things like that.
Put tags on there or anything like that.
Well, these was my mother's, mine, and Troy's mother's. And it's some
No,
wooden.
actually, I forgot all about this. I bought a huge bag of little wooden spools on Amazon last year.
You did?
Yeah.
You can make so much with them things.
Yeah. But I originally bought them so I could wind all my embroidery thread up on them, but they don't have a little notch. You know,
Yes, they
so-
don't. Oh,
So that's a good idea.
I'm embroidering a table scarf right now. I found it at a estate sale for $3. I bet 15 years ago, and I do this at night. And I thought, well, that'd be nice for Christmas presents because nobody does it anymore.
Right. I follow some people on YouTube that do a lot of embroidery, and when they find unfinished pre-printed tablecloths like that, they take them and they cut them up and they use them in their collage embroidery.
Really? I never thought about that. I bet this
Yeah.
scarf is 6 foot long, maybe longer. It's a huge one.
Yeah.
And the thread was with it. It folded up. It was down in it. They had the thread, and they had started it just a little bit, and she passed on. I don't even know where I don't even remember how long I've had it, but I got thinking, I'm going to make that. So that's what I'm doing at night.
So
Well, that's a good project to do when you're watching TV.
Yes, it keeps me awake.
I use yo-yos and make these little Christmas trees. And you can add wooden spools to the bottom for the tree stem, or you can use little metal buckets you get from Dollar Tree.
This morning,
I don't have any right now, but they're easy. So you start with the larger, and you make these small. You stack them
You
like
just
this,
stack them up.
right? And you just sew them together with a thread. And you can use anything for a base, but if you have some old spools, you can use that as the base.
Yeah.
I might try that when I get home.
And I also do angels. I also do angels that way.
Susan Munger said
like
that
this.
she's on here. She just made them.
Look at that. That's gorgeous.
That is pretty.
And those are just
Are they
small yo-yos,
placemats,
7 or 8 of them put together,
Oh my goodness.
with a button on the top and the button on the bottom, and they hang like an ornament.
Let me show you Susan Munger's placemats if I can. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, that's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like those.
Those are beautiful.
And Susan made them. So yeah, I got it and I'm showing them, Susan. So
Susan,
Those
you
would be
do an
really,
amazing
really
job.
quick gifts. You could do sets like that as Christmas gifts. That'd be real fast.
and here's some more she sent another day. Can you see those?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Susan, I'm going to show them your pictures.
Oh, I like the roosters.
Yeah, I do
The roosters. Let me
too.
see the
Yeah.
rooster. Oh, that is pretty. I like that fabric.
Yeah.
Is that your
And
favorite?
this is sad. This is her stuff from her mother's house after the hurricane.
Oh,
Had to take everything
Oh,
out of
my
the house.
goodness.
Oh, that's pitiful.
That's pitiful. Yeah. And her mother's in her 80s, and she lost everything in the Florida hurricane. So
Oh, she was in the Florida one?
The
Yeah,
first, she lost
Florida.
everything in the first one.
Yeah,
And then
and
they had the second
Helene.
one come through.
Yeah,
Helene.
and she had already moved and.
That's
Ooh,
what
how
I done
pretty.
my granddaughter. The oldest one, I done that one.
Okay, this is some of Gladys's work. Isn't that
And then I
pretty?
done it on my hand.
Oh, yeah.
It's all embroidered,
And then I quilted it on my hand.
and then she quilted it on her hand.
Oh, that's
Oh,
absolutely
wow.
gorgeous.
That was for my
That is
granddaughter.
beautiful.
I've all got them all one.
Let me remove this. See what I can show you. I can show you my granddaughters,
You got 2 granddaughters, 2 grandsons?
3 grandsons.
3 grandsons.
That sounds beautiful, Kathleen. She said that I gave a friend a bunch of wooden spools I had years ago. She painted flowers on them and glued an arrangement together and sold them. She gave me one as a thank you. It's real cute.
Deanna, you're gonna help Billy clean? He's found all the dirt under the table, on top of the table.
That's so funny.
You helping Deanna?
Stop it now. She said my house is dirty.
They are so cute.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
Oh, here it is. This is what I made out of that fabric I got out there.
Wow. Wow.
My granddaughter loves it in colors, like that color's right on that y'all have.
The peach color.
Yes, she loves it. And I
Mhm.
found that out here, and
This
everybody kept saying, "Where did you get that fabric?" I said, "Miss Rita's."
Which peachy?
Well, you don't have no more of it.
Oh, it's all gone.
I got the last of it.
All right, let me make.
I got the last of it, and
Still.
well, she only.
got some.
Yeah, that would be that's my granddaughter's
one
color.
Gladys.
That's
Oh,
And,
yeah.
that is absolutely
I
gorgeous.
love that.
Daisy May, she just popped off of here and said she was having an episode and she would
How much
probably be having her husband call 911 to go back to the emergency room. That's all we know.
Get it together. Ooh, I love this.
Daisy
green.
May.
Ooh,
And that was a bit ago.
That is pretty. I'm gonna cook
And
me a hunk of pie.
Yeah, I'm about ready for
Let's
some
go
pie
get a hunk
too.
of
Y'all
pie.
ready for some pie?
Yeah. Can you transport it like Willy Wonka through the
Where?
computer?
Make a quilt out of that, and she got a Goodwill to sell in some auction or something.
And that tangle, that one you're looking at, it goes
Yeah.
with these 2 over here, and I think those 2 over there, they're kind of scattered around. And those 2 up there, they look like in that middle row. Yeah.
I'm gonna take this in here because you gotta have it.
I love the little design on that. I think I like wildflower looking stuff.
I got these pieces here, and I need to paint them because I don't want to put the screws to you because you need to make me some more pie.
I looked all over the house.
Actually, and it's a coconut pie, coconut cream pie.
From last week, yeah.
Hey, Alexandria. Have you been on her website? Let me see. I'll bring it up and post it.
Let's start with that. What? Yes, I'm making a mess. Yes, I touched you. Yes, I looked at you. I'm sorry.
Okay, here's the website where you can go on there and look through all her fabrics. Bye, so Terry.
So, Terry, you have a wonderful and blessed day.
Yeah, I looked all over now at the house a couple times the past week for this thing.
What is that? Is that blood out of the ball? It's a small bird. And it's not.
Remember where I lay it though.
Oh. I was gonna bed to see if you needed tea or anything, but it was crazy this morning. Me trying to get around and.
I moved it. You had it over here, and I didn't want to get high on it.
All of us is so man that used to brought cookies out here. I'm telling you, it's just like the God went to heaven. There was something bad.
That would be my luck, Alexandria.
See, one thing about Troy don't like, he got the cat squabbers, meringue. They call them cat squabbers. That's what my town's all about.
That's what they call them.
That's what they call them.
And I just want a little bit of meringue. I don't know how them people eat that meringue with it.
So
yeah,
Here's pie we're having.
she said,
Ooh,
Ooh.
yummy.
Deborah brought pumpkin roll again too. So.
Oh
Oh.
my goodness, killing us over here.
I'll get I'll get that slice of that to take home to the sweet eat. Well, yeah, I'll get him a pie. I'll take the I love them pumpkin rolls. I just could never make them. I tried it.
Yeah. I've never attempted, but I like them too.
Oh, I love them.
I-
This time of year, especially.
Yeah. Probably do some of that. I brought that one time that
How
squash.
did I not get into this soup?
Well, that was at.
Did you not get in on it either?
Not out
No,
here.
that was
Not out
when we
here.
was doing the quilts that Brenda, the trees,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and she made some.
Ah,
Well, they used to eat that all the time. Like
Well, Alexandria, Miss Rita has real good prices on her fabric.
Yes,
she does. And she's got real
I-
good
I just do it for fun. It's not
And
gonna make a living, so
If you want, she said before, if you want like half yards, just to send her a message, you can message her through Messenger.
Okay, which chunk is mine? I'm gonna eat that stuff up.
And then she can do the half yards if you want it.
All right, well, let's make sure Mr. Terry don't get it all.
Thank you, Rita.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, my Lord. That's good.
y'all need some tea.
I know. Real coffee.
Miss Rita, do you have a video on how to make your coconut cream pie?
I made one about 4 years ago on how I make it.
Yeah, so y'all could just go on her YouTube and put in the search coconut cream pie.
Need some more tea? Or you get it?
Fine, this is fine. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of
Yummy.
a lot of the fabrics in Miss Rita's shop is prints.
Wafers closed down. I bet y'all had about I got 40 people bought them for me.
Oh, yeah.
And just 40 of them in the freezer. I'm down to 2. Banana pudding.
Right.
That's the truth. I know. I was so
And I made
aggravated.
one the other day. I said, what we gonna do?
I mean, they're the only ones.
hey,
that have-
Shay Shay. Welcome to the fun, the Wednesday
Hey, Shay Shay.
I don't know.
fun.
Hello, Shay Shay, and Alexandra, and Marilyn, and everybody else I missed.
Tell them I'm thinking about them eating my pie.
It's not bad if I do say so myself.
No, it's delicious.
Morning, Cindy. Joseph says looks delicious too. Yes, she always makes this kind of jelly with her.
Oh.
Okay.
And hello, Cindy and DJ. I'm seeing 47 people and watch us eat pie. Gladys is thinking about you though. But she's ornery. She wouldn't share.
No, I was there. I'm over here in the corner by myself. I'm going to town.
I found a tutorial how to make an easy portable design board using foam board, and I found out I bought the wrong ribbon for my angels, so I went to take it back, and I found out I bought two of the wrong foam board, and I got a $17.99 piece of foam core pro that was supposed to for $5.99, so I'm gonna try it. But they say you can cut this up and put fusible fleece on there, and then if you want flannel, and if you want put a simple binding on it and have a portable
I probably touched it and made it go off.
a portable design board, and you can make them any size. And I thought, well, that would be really helpful because my cutting table's over here and my sewing's over there, and then I won't drop. So that is what I'm wrestling with, because it is a 36 by 48 trifold board. And I thought, well, $5.99, it's cheaper than two little pieces. Well, when it rang up wrong. But with what I got back, I had change left over from the ribbon in this. So that's what I'm working on, is seeing if I can actually do this simple using one-sided ironable fusible fleece with a little piece of flannel on there to decorate it, and have a portable design board.
Oh, okay.
So that, yeah, it makes a portable design board, so if you have pieces, they all kind of stick to it, and you can take it wherever you need to, instead of paying the huge price for somebody else to make them. And instead of using hot glue or Elmer's glue, she figured out that if you got foam cord board and used one-sided fusible fleece,
What are you gonna fix?
like Pellon, that
Yeah.
you could, it would stick.
He's on dawn on Wednesday.
You could just, if you wanted to leave
Now,
it like
if I
that,
didn't-
it would
well, if
stick.
y'all
Or if
did
you
happen
wanted
to
to
leave,
add
I'll go down there and
a
do
piece
something
of
for you.
simple, like
You
thin
know, just whatever.
flannel for design, you could. And then and if you wanted, it's thin enough that you can take like a old leather
Monday I
needle
had
and
cooked a
put a
brisket,
simple
and so
binding
we
on
had
it
leftover
and
brisket.
make them any size you want. And with this piece for $5.99, I can make a whole heck of a lot of different sizes. So this is my first attempt. And it's cheaper than paying $25 for having somebody try and sell me one this size. But I didn't want to mess with hot glue or Elmer's glue. So I was excited, and then I was excited that they priced it wrong, and the lady actually honored it. So that's one thing
So when they have them on sale, I buy them or the family.
working on. But I got about an hour, and then I'm gonna have to
I never drink.
go out to the doctor
Drink tea or water.
for this like hand mapping.
The forks don't do so good, do they?
Not these plastic. They're not just.
But I'm managing.
Well, your meringues taste so good. It ain't leaking.
There was some drops on the top though.
Oh, that's what it means when it leaks.
Well,
you ever use
but they have big like water on the edges too. But yeah.
One day I used fresh eggs. And that's good at putting on. But when you went to beat it up, holy moly, that just cried like a baby. Weep and weep.
Oh, the fresh eggs on. No,
Yeah, it won't good, boy. I didn't do that no more. It makes the
I
food
didn't know that though.
So now I like to let them set.
Hey, Joanna,
Give them
Yes,
all-
Ashley
ma'am.
sent you, look
Yeah.
through the chat. Ashley sent you a message.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on the chicken.
She went and talked to, she called her surgeon, I guess.
Five.
Okay. Let me.
Most of them like
Ashley, you
Okay.
could just tell us what he said in chat if that's what you
If you're
want to.
comfortable, let me find my phone.
You don't have to.
I don't see it in private chat.
It's in the general chat.
Okay, did I miss it? I don't see it.
She just said she talked to her surgeon.
Well, hopefully he gave you some encouraging news and something that you can do and didn't just.
See, I bought some fleece, pieces of fleece, and I'll make teddy bears. It's a heart with little paws around it. I thought,
Thank you, Shay Shay. Well, I'm praying, Ashley, that you get some answers. I got sick with what I thought was a stomach bug in mid-May 2018. I went from 165 pounds to 109 or 110 in late August before they were like, oh, we got to do something. I couldn't eat. I parked myself at the hospital for the second time and I said, you guys got to find me a GI who could figure out what's going on. This was Sunday night. By Tuesday morning, he had an answer. He had a plan. But I could barely, I basically nursed and insured and had very little for 5 months to eat. But it took on, this guy only did one test. When I was in the hospital, he put the pieces together. He had an answer. That was 2 weeks before Florence hit and stranded us out here at the house for 2 weeks. Talk about an adventure. But I had farted around with my GP and his GI and all kinds of things, and it should have never taken that long. But God did use it because I ended up with the right doctors
oh
as a
man.
result.
Yeah, it sure was.
Full too, but
I'll take a small
So,
slice.
I know.
I understand and
One more
feel
bite
for you.
next week.
Yeah.
Gut issues are nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Good.
Me too. I'm just as bad.
Praying for you.
Hey Ashley, just to let you know,
Hi.
if you could just eat some plain beef, even if it's just hamburger and like plain scrambled eggs,
What's that show? This is what y'all do.
that would go a long way toward helping you out.
So he said it's Crohn's disease. He's going to run a bunch of tests. I couldn't eat last night. Husband made stuff
I'm
and
gonna
I
get
didn't
just a
eat
little
anything
bit.
since Monday. See, that's just not healthy. I did find some Ensure and I could nurse one a day and it gave me enough to keep me from the total slide into like malnutrition, but
You want just a little bite?
Oh no.
it's time for him to put you on something to help if he thinks it's Crohn's disease. And if it helps, it confirms the diagnosis. You know, he should have you on some Zofran, dissolvable tablets, and some other stuff to help you
I like that
so
little
you
quilt.
can,
Sheila was
because
nice.
that's just, and he's going to wait till next week.
No, everybody asks me, they'll teach me, but Yeah, I just
Yeah,
being
good.
so extra.
Insure.
I
I
got
know they're not the greatest,
something
but
nerve or
they will
something.
keep you.
I just run
They will
away
at least give you
It was
protein
it was flannel, so that was gonna be a
and
cozy.
vitamins.
Mhm.
from
So if you can nurse one, I mean, it's only, well, it's Wednesday, but hopefully he'll get you an early next week. You would think he would have an emergency appointment so he could get you in and resolve this. This is part of the systemic injustice in the medical system. You're not sick enough to be in the hospital. It's not life imminent. So we'll just kind of,
I think it's insurance. They determine how
well,
long they stay in the hospital.
insurance is a part of it.
They know how long they're paying for that.
Insurance is a part of it, but also doctor schedules now are a part of it.
Still not mailed.
Um,
I wonder about that. But our insurance, we never had any trouble with it. But I have read that about people, what people says.
so I'm gonna hop off of here, y'all, because I gotta get ready to go to
I think you had to be there 3 days
see
or
the
something.
doc about my osteoarthritis.
Yeah, pretty much.
But they've had some great results in Europe for years using this method. It's like a breakthrough. 6 weeks to
Right.
after I get the mapping, 6 weeks minimally invasive.
Like they used to.
They've had excellent results here. Could last 6 months, could last 6 years, but anything that would help with the stiffness and the pain, because I also have the psoriatic.
Oh.
So we're gonna try it.
I come home Sunday.
I would try a different. If your hospital is not servicing your needs and continue going, oh, she's coming back in.
No, this is your.
Try a different hospital, and you might find the exact doctor you need, because that's what happened to me. My GP said, don't bother going to the local hospital; they won't help you. The second time I parked myself there, the GP I found is the GP that I needed. And he didn't think I'd be as healthy gut-wise as I am. So,
They was doing a lot that they didn't have to do.
you know,
And now on mine, insurance.
and initially he just kind of saved my life.
But yeah, that was, like I said, that was back in the 90s and they was
But
doing that.
Miss Rita, you and Gladys and Lisa and everyone in chat, have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you.
You too, Joanna.
Right. Yes.
And next time you're in, Gladys, I'll show you some of the wee gnomes I make. So you
Okay.
can get a
good.
whole new idea.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
was asked if
You're
they
very
husband said
welcome.
he's going to take me to a different hospital this evening.
So thank you very much. I
Well,
love y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah. Lisa, do we need to sign off so you can go have some lunch? Have you had anything to snack on?
I had some banana bread. I had some banana bread a little bit ago. If you want to go, we can go and come back later on if you want.
Okay, because
Whatever.
I still got some time on that StreamYard, but I'm probably gonna wind it down. So
So do they limit your time?
No, but I'm paid up for a little bit longer, but I don't know how many more days that I'm gonna keep doing it. Because the bill went up.
How much is it now?
It is $44.99 a month, and that's too much. It was $10, but now it's $44. Yeah.
Crazy.
To do this StreamYard like we're doing. I could just the 10 was fine, but not the 44.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, like Randy said, we had 50 people paying $1 a month. Probably do it that way.
But I'm not going to ask people to pay. I'm not going to do that.
I'm sure they would though. There's lots of YouTubers that do that.
Yeah. and I enjoyed it. And I think you guys do too. But I'm not going to ask you to pay for it. That is Kathleen. That is a big jump in price. And if I paid for it for a year, I could save a little money, but that's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
Even
Right.
you know.
How much was it before?
It started out probably a year and a half ago or longer. I started, and it was first $25 a month, and then they gave me this teaser thing where it was $10, and for the last year it's been $10 a month. But then just now, it was on the credit card every month, just a recurring charge. But then yesterday the credit card bill come and it was $44.99, and I said, all right, and I paid it because it was done on the bill, but no more. Now I need to figure out how to end it or do something different. So
Isn't that crazy?
oh.
Yeah, I know Lisa Cape and Quilts, she uses StreamYard for her YouTube videos, tutorials, but she also does Zoom, and I don't know how much Zoom is.
I don't know. And I can do all the lives I want just by myself, but that's no fun. I like guys up on the panel talking to me. So.
Yeah. So now I see why a lot of the crafters I follow, they just post videos. They just can't, there's no back and forth,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the back and forth. Ramona, my StreamYard monthly charge went way up. So I'm going to figure out a way to either pay for it or not do them. So, no. Is Zoom free? I thought you had to pay for Zoom.
You do. I don't know how much it is though.
Yeah. All right. I think we'll sign off for a little bit. So I'll see y'all later. I still have StreamYard, so I'm not going completely away yet. So
okay.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.